Hello and welcome to the long overdue Let's Play of Section 8. Main reason this has been on delay for so long is the fact that first time I finished recording I noticed I had been recording in 50% screen. Great, why did Traps even make that button? Black bars were everywhere, compression was horrible, you would have died. Second time my computer had a crash and killed all data. And in between that, a very close friend of mine had a few days free, and I spent time with her. Anyways, let's get this shit on the road. Section 8 is what you get if you mix Battlefield 2 with Halo and add in some generic FPS Space Marine.
Roger that, command. We're inbound to target LZ.
The plot is nothing special. Section 8 is basically some sort of space police. And they're fighting the Arm, which is, to my knowledge, rebels who used to be part of Section 8 but left for their own reasons or something. The game uses a drop-in function. Single player is basically the same as multiplayer. The only differential here being in single player, you don't get access to every weapon from the get-go, and there's some objectives. And as you can see, top right, the minimap is incredibly small because you're limited to areas only allowed by, well, the story. And that does expand. You can swap your weaponry. You can program knights who do nothing.
You may engage overdrive for an additional
And we have a small girl voice named Mother who is basically our guide. In other words, she will be our Cortana. You have lock-on function, which does near nothing. Well, it does plenty. Let me scrap that. But if you zoom in, the enemy AI barely moves. At least not in the first stages, and I'm stuck on a rock. And yes, when your shields are offline, you are just run. God damn it, run. Where is that bastard? There we go. Oh! I got owned. That was sad. I just got owned. Yeah. The single player basically has infinite lives. Later on you get the option to slow down your descent so that you can immediately land and go in guns blazing, but you have a bigger chance of getting hit by the anti-air or ground units. And if you just bomb into the floor like I just did, nothing special happens, but you do get a stun for like half a second. The game is pretty enjoyable. What the hell is that? Sure is bug testing here. Yeah. Anyways, as I was gonna say, it's a decent game. It's a fun game. But it tends to be a bit too easy every now and again. I'm playing it on normal right now, if only because of one mission. It's basically one of these convoy missions, and the convoy people are stupid as all hell. So yeah, but we'll get to that soon. I'll probably get the first 2-3 levels up today, upload them. YouTube is currently pulling its April Fool's Day, and it is pissing me off. Stop running, we're just pissing me off to no extent. I have been rickrolled 5 times over today. Yes, I know I am simple to trick. And all in all, it has been a pretty shitty day. But, promise is a promise. I want to get this over. I mean, I've been idling for so bloody long. Someone I know in real life who watched these videos every now and again actually asked me when the hell I'm doing the next one. Not because he enjoys them, but because he likes making fun of them. And to whoever the douches who's been one-starring every single one of my videos, I love you for being honest.
CP1 secure.
You know, you might want to get that checked.
hack an enemy control point and
Ooh,
defend
hacking,
it
this sounds like
after
fun.
the point for your
I press a
team.
button. It hacks. Well, you can say a lot about this game, but at least the graphics are nice.
Control point successfully hacked.
I mean, it has these small little details that you wouldn't expect, but they're nice. I mean, if you look at this bar and then at this little circle, they're in sync. There's a lot of crap like that. lock-on system is a bit... how should I put this? It has the same restrictions as Metroid Prime 2. As in, lock-on is broken, therefore once the enemy goes off screen, you lose the ability to lock on for a second. Only in this game you have a cooldown timer on it, like in, let's say, are you guys not seeing him? Dear God, these bots are blind. Yeah, thanks. You also have shit like knives, but
Checkpoint reached.
by far the most useful tool is what this guy is using, the heal. Or rather, repair tool.
Automatically repair and resupply you.
Yes, I
You may
know,
also
thanks
change
for
your
resupply.
loadout at supply depots.
I know I can change my loadout here, it's just that I don't have any other loadout yet. I think. Right. Customize.
General, Hawthorne reporting. Orbital cannons
Nope,
and
can't
anti-air
change it.
turrets are silent.
Can I
First
change
recon is ready
this?
for next objective.
Nope.
Copy that.
Later on in the game you'll be able to get more stuff. I can already swap around my passive modules, but yeah. I like default most for single player because there's really nothing wrong with the default setup. It's well balanced, it's strong enough, and it isn't a real pushover. Online, depending on what type of armaments and style of play you have, you can always screw around with them. They're like little perks. You can change them from the get-go. There's no way to get more, at least not that I know of. There is some DLC for the game, but those are only multiplayer maps. God damn it. And again, it's a fairly enjoyable game, if not a bit easy. I mean, some of these stages are only hard because, well, there's only so much gayness you can endure. Prime example being that one stage. I'll show it later. You're basically escorting a convoy. The convoy is bum rushing like a retard. They keep flying into rocket turrets, mech suits, everything, and they don't stop for nothing. And because obviously the player can't run up forward and Master Chief his way through, I'm going to die a million and zillion deaths, and all I can do is pray to God that that bloody thing will keep on standing. As for the multiplayer of this game, which is basically the single player only with people, the multiplayer variant plays the exact same. As you can see, bottom right of the HUD, there's a money icon. God, this gun is useless unless you zoom in. And yeah, well, basically whenever you kill someone you get practically no money whatsoever. But when you do little objectives like secure the landing zone, grab the bomb, capture the flag, these are all being done at once, by the way. It's not like different game types.
Warning, friendly damage.
And once you have enough points, you win the match. And doing little objectives gives you money and points. And you can use this money to buy stuff like deployables, turrets. Ah, here's the braking function. You can use it to buy deployables like the supply set there. You can buy an anti-air unit so that you can like surprise enemies dropping in. But you can also put normal turrets. You can buy mech suits. You can even buy tanks and grab. Those of course are all pretty expensive compared to the resupply depot. But that's a given. I think what makes this game so easy is that there's no major penalty to dying. Even in multiplayer, it's a minor inconvenience. You go back to the main menu, you choose your drop location, and you drop. Once an enemy has been spotted, it automatically adds it for you, so everyone on the minimap sees it. And why are they having so much trouble killing this guy?
Detected an enemy communications relay in your area. We
God damn it.
suspect one of the arm's top commanders is located there. Copy,
Stop
Command.
running.
First recon, let's move to the rendezvous point and knock it out.
That was anticlimactic.